Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So first off, I did see this tweet come up on my timeline today, and I did comment on it. I said only a few get this, and it's a quote that says, Hbar is not going to 10x from here. And the response is, you're absolutely right, Hbar is going to 100x from here. First off, nothing in this market is guaranteed. Specifically, anything that has a price move on it. All we know is that when you actually look at the market cap at a 100x opportunity for Hedera, it would be about $6.30. Is this realistic? Well, the market cap would be $144.7 billion. I don't think that this is too crazy of an ask. I would argue that this is not that crazy at all compared to most of the other assets. But are we going to get to this point anytime soon? That's the biggest question. I've always said $3 to $6. That's the one that I'm really kind of looking at. And even at like $2, for an example, would be a 31x. So $3 at almost a 50x opportunity is plenty for me. If you look at like comparing it to assets like Dogecoin that had, a lot of insight behind it, that thing almost hit $100 billion in market cap value by itself. If we did hit $100 billion in market cap, it would be a 69x opportunity. Gotta love to see that. But is this going to be a 100% confirmation? Not exactly. I mean, honestly, nobody knows exactly what's going to happen going forward, but I will say like my main goal is always $3 to $6 around Hbar. Now, what could help push us to that point? Well, when we actually look at the announcements just yesterday, I made a video talking about the accounts created a week and 81,000 plus in a month, etc. And we do see over here from Zepsi, shout out to Zepsi, amount of new Hbar accounts this month has crossed 100,000 plus. This is very substantial. We're seeing a lot of growth within the account creation area, 170 plus %, and also in the transaction volume as well, 42.52%. Very substantial area to focus on. We're seeing a lot of growth here, and I do completely agree with SaucerSwap Labs. We're only getting started. I'm very excited to see the future of Hbar once we get into a bull run. Just think about the statistics that we will see in a bull run. That's going to be very exciting. The party is just getting started. A lot of names are just starting to realize what Hedera and Hbar actually is. And I think that this article over here from CoinDesk really kind of solidifies that. We recently just talked about the LG Electronics update within the NFT area. Shout out to Jordan Freed for this, but we do see LG Electronics is releasing an NFT marketplace that will solely support JPEGs on Hedera Hashgraph. Big news for Hedera and Hbar. And yes, when we actually go over here, this just got posted yesterday. The consumer electronics company, which has served on the Hedera Governing Council since 2020, is bringing NFTs to television screens through a platform built on the Hedera network. And down here, we do see Korea-based LG is releasing a non-fungible token marketplace called LG Art Lab that plugs into the Hedera network, which LG supports. Television owners with sets updated to LG's most recent software will be able to buy, sell, and showcase their Hedera NFTs from their screens. This is absolutely insane. And we do see down here the choice of Hedera is not an obvious one for the NFT integration. According to data from the past 30 days, Hedera NFT Marketplace Hash Access $36,000 trading volume pales in comparison to Ethereum's $330 million trading volume on OpenSea. But it makes more sense for LG. It's been on Hedera's governing council since 2020. What they don't say, though, is the fact that recently the NFT market on Hedera has been making a ton of noise and traction. I also love to see the fact down here that they do bring in the idea around Hedera's energy efficient consensus mechanism, which makes it ideal blockchain for cheap, low carbon footprint NFT transfers. Still, other networks are catching up. Market leader Ethereum is moving to proof of stake this month, but it's funny that this is nowhere near the efficiencies of Hedera. I do believe that going forward, we will possibly see, $300 million in volume on NFT, volume alone. I look forward to that day. It's going to take some time, but I do look forward to that day. And what's funny about that is if we actually had the market cap of Ethereum at the current moment, this would be a 132x opportunity. I And I know that this is going to be a very broad statement. Please do not utilize this statement as 100% factor, a guarantee, or anything like that. But to me, in my honest opinion, I do believe that Hedera will be bigger than Ethereum. I think that the world will run on Hedera in regards to the consensus mechanism. We've already kind of seen this with Neuron. I think that Neuron is one of the most incredible opportunities in the space to really kind of focus on from Hedera. I think that that is huge in regards to drone deliveries and drone platforms in general. It's going to take some time for that to blossom out. But Hedera is very early on in the stage of building as well as disruption. And we even do see a little bit of an insight from HBAR to the moon as well. LG is building a crypto wallet on Hedera to support NFTs on its TVs. Millions of TVs in the future will have Hedera accounts in them. You could display your NFTs on a large screen or log into a streaming service based on a subscription token in your wallet. This is going to provide an incredible on-ramp to retail adoption. Remember what I've just recently said around the retail sector. How do you get to them? You get through them through the devices in their house, their mobile phone, their tablets, their computers, their TVs. The TV is the biggest one. We do see down here, even from H. Barberry Ben, on Twitter. Not just LG TVs either. Over 200 TV manufacturers. LG Electronics has been active in discovering new businesses based on platform and software, such as expanding its web OS to more than 200 TV manufacturers around the world this year. This is absolutely insane. I think that everyone should be focused on what LG is doing with Hedera, because not only is this very revolutionary and huge for the retail demand area, but also think about this. Think about all the other GC members that are on Hedera's GC that will be building out similar use cases like this. I am so excited for the future of Hedera, not only because I'm an HBAR holder, but also because I've seen the overall updates in just 1 year. Remember, we were holding HBAR substantially back in September of 2021, and since then, the noise, the moves, the developments, the major partnerships and announcements have not stopped at all. In fact, they hit some major milestones recently. They have so many more partnerships. They have been continuously building, developing. I am so excited for what's to come for HBAR and for Hedera. And for anybody out there that is still looking at the short-term price action, that is okay. Go ahead, keep focusing on that. Because to me, I don't really care about the short-term price action. If you care about it, then that's totally fine if you do. But to me, I really don't care about what happens in the short term. I just recently tweeted this out on Twitter as well. I said, everyone continues to overlook HBAR at one of the most arguably important moments in this space, and that is during a bear market. I think that this is the moment that everyone should be looking at HBAR and what Hedera is doing, because what they are doing is becoming the power source behind the retail sector. And also, over here, in other words, 19.2% of all TVs sold will soon have direct access to the Hedera NFT space. No other chain has anything that remotely compares in terms of accessibility. The size of the Hedera NFT market is about to grow by orders of magnitude. That's 30 plus millions of Hedera wallets by the looks. Wow, hard to digest how big that is. Exactly, this is what I'm telling you guys. Hedera is slowly becoming the main source behind the retail sector. The Web3 push from Hedera has been ignited, and it is expanding rapidly. This is a monstrous major update and announcement that I think everyone should be focused on and paying attention to. Also, remember, just recently with Ashfall, they announced a new sneak peek into Ashfall's new environment. This is absolutely insane. The quality and the time put into a lot of the work from the Hedera partnerships is substantial. On Ashfall's southern coast, far from Ash Naranjos, I hope that I'm saying that right, home in Greenwater, is the Willapa Enclave. I hope that I'm saying, or Enclave, sorry. I hope that I'm saying this right. Though climate change has decimated much of the world as we know it today, it has created conditions where dense rainforests like this one can thrive. Sharing is caring. And look at this incredible artwork. I'm seriously at a loss for words. Like, this is incredible. This is the type of quality that you want from games like this. Like, this is huge. Lithos is one to continue to watch for. I am so excited for things like this being built out on Hedera, and I think everyone else should 100% be focusing up right now. Not to mention also Siki. Remember what I told you guys about Siki? This is a huge music streaming platform, but they are also focused on a few other things. They also just released a little bit of an insight as well. Still the first and only true NFT music streaming platform live on the Apple Store. We are very excited for the upcoming release of the Siki 2.0. More history is about to be made. Grab your playlist NFTs while you can, and here's a little bit of an insight on that. Also, remember, they are trying to announce, or I shouldn't say announce, but build a physical device specifically around the decentralized music industry. I am so excited for projects like this to be built out on Hedera. Siki is one that we have been talking about for a while. I mean, I'm telling you guys, like, how could you be an HBAR holder right now and not be bullish? I know that the price action is one key focus point, but look at all the fundamental success. Look at all the growth. Look at all the expansions. I am beyond excited for the future of Hedera. Right now, everyone that is in crypto that is not looking at HBAR and focusing on the Hedera strides that have been made is going to miss out on something monumental, because I'm telling you, this announcement from LG, I love to see the fact that, like, they also mentioned, like, LG picks a lesser known, because nobody really knows about Hedera right now. Like, I know that there's a large amount of individuals out there that do watch HBAR content, that digest it, that are invested into HBAR, etc., but it's still one of the most overlooked assets in the space. I believe that Hedera is going to continue to make a lot of noise, and it's going to take everyone by storm. I really do believe that Hedera, at the end of the day, is going to shock a lot of people in regards to the movements that it's going to make. I remember all the hate around XRP back in 2017 and 2018 before it shut everyone up and ran to nearly $4. Listen, I don't need to see an $8 HBAR right now. Even a $4 HBAR would be plenty enough to not only make everyone realize the power behind HBAR and the potential behind Hedera, but it will also solidify the future behind Hedera as well. Is $4 a lot to ask? No, it's not at all. A $91.9 billion market cap is nothing. I also think that we're extremely early in this space. We don't even know where, crypto in regards to the global market cap will lead to in the next major run. Everyone predicts 5, 10, 20 trillion dollars. I mean, who knows where we lead to? But I do think that $100 billion in market cap is going to kind of be breadcrumbs in the next major cycle. And that's my opinion on that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. I'd love to hear your thoughts. With that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. So it's up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this beautiful world, it's been Nick. Peace out, guys.